Good afternoon, designers, and welcome to episode 73 of Game of Rugs. Today we are going to go through a bunch of scores, I suppose relishing the highs and wailing through the lows, which are certainly in there. And then we're going to submit some rooms and talk about the new release of limited edition bundles that has just come out this morning. So let us start at the bottom. Okay. Well, I clicked the wrong thing, but I got the right score. So that's okay. Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't think this would do anything like as well as this. And also a blast from the past. I feel like I submitted this 9 years ago. Okay, so we've won a table. Always useful. And, oh wow, so look at this. There's a great variety of rooms in the top 5, in the rooms that scored 5s. I really like this yellow and white room a lot. It's really bright, it's cheerful. There are, of course, a lot of turquoise and teal ones. Oh, with the murder rug, super. But there are black and white and red ones as well. And here's a pink one. So that's cool. I'm always more pleased to do well on rooms that, where there's a lot of variety in the winners. So that's cool. All right, let's actually start at the beginning with a Nantucket Beach House. Okay, this got a 4.55, which, yeah, I mean, a 4.5 is a score I see often. It means, this is a good room, but not a great room, and that seems fair. And we've won this nightstand, and all of the rooms that won are turquoise. And well, I guess this one here is slightly different. This one is different. But this was a room that came out, that came up and became available while that whole blue coastal part 2 thing was going on. So I'm pleased with my room. I like doing rooms that don't look like everybody else's, and I'm fine with that score. A seaside retreat. Oh, another 5. Oh my god. Okay, well, I think 12 days in a row with no 5s, and then I've had one every day for the last 3 days, and then today I have 2, so I guess they're like buses. They all come along at once. Okay. Well, I'm very surprised that this was a 5 because I was really just trying to use up the free art that I got for leveling up. Oh, but they all are pink. Okay. That one's the only one that's quite different than the other ones. Oh, here's one that's purple, just for real variety. I'm being sarcastic in case you can't tell. All right, what else do we have going on? A waterfront abode. That's a nice score. I did think this was a nice room that I had done a decent job on. It's a high score, actually. I'm surprised because the room's kind of bland, but I did work to make the poofs on the floor with the gold rims match the table with the gold legs, and the bench with the pink bench with the gold legs, and the result was a 4.83 with a useful bookcase as a prize, so that's nice. And everything that won is pink, but they're not copies of each other. Okay, they are, sort of, I guess. I don't know. This one's very neutral. And this one's very bright, so there is variety. That art is really nice, and I like that it has gold frames that match the other gold stuff in this room. So yeah, I can see here that brought my score to a 4.66. So there's something bad lurking in these results somewhere, because it's a 4.57 now. Okay, I'm a terrible person, and I'm just going to freely admit to being disappointed in this score. I loved this room, and I wish it had gotten a 5. I'm a greedy bitch, but that's okay. Yeah, no, I liked this room. People were complaining about it because the color's very 80s, but I liked doing it. I like all the rooms they give us that are, just a little bit different. And here's a... Well, that's interesting. I would never have... Like, I felt like you could look at this room and you could decide that it was like a terracotta orange and go in that direction, which is what the rug in this room is saying. Or you could look at these walls and decide that they were like a peachy pink, which is what the furniture and the roses on the wall are saying. I did not think you could decide on both things, and I'm not a fan of the way that looks, but everybody else was, so that's fine. This is very pretty. It's very tasteful. The furniture is really nice, and the use of the limited edition stuff, the vintage limited edition stuff here is really nice. It's a good choice. What else do we have? An evening seascape. I don't remember this. Well, that's a nice score. I liked doing this room. I wished I had better art. I'm not high scoring. I'm not a high enough level to have the big turquoise pieces that players who are more grown up than me have. And I did look out the window and see all of that, the pink skyline, but I just didn't have enough pink stuff to do that. These are all very similar. Oh, wow, they're very, very similar. Ooh, this one's different. It uses white chairs. Ugh. Ooh, brown chairs. Weird. It doesn't go with the art, but okay. Yeah, they're very similar. I guess I just am not interested in the rooms that are cookie cutter rooms. I'm surprised that this scored as high as it did. It's a 4.79 for a room that I think is really basic and uninteresting. But also, when I was looking at the stuff and voting, people were doing some really whack designs. Ooh, we won an Amani leather chair. I'm all about brown leather furniture right now. And this is nice. I love the yellow art. The yellow and the brown together is really nice. There's a lot of variety in here in these 5s. That coffee table is a tremendous coffee table. This is it. And it's very large. It looks great in rooms with green. And it was a perfect choice for this. And look, it was really well matched with this side table. And this room is really nice looking. It's a really, really good job from DHL Sophie. And this is what I meant by the big turquoise art that I don't have yet. I wonder when that becomes available. I mean, I hate it, but that doesn't mean it's not useful. That's available at level 43. Okay. And when is that piece of art available? Level 39. Okay. And here's another green one. And here's a brown one. I do really like that. It's really nice. And look at these plants. Somebody's held on to those for a long time. I loved that Southwest limited edition stuff. So, okay, at this point, my score is a 4.7. My new overall score is a 4.7, which is nearly as high as it's ever been. So, there are a bunch of bad things coming up now. Okay, Coastal Dinner by the Sea. Well, that's not a bad score. That's a 4.48, and I really did this for the diamonds. I think it was in Elite or whatever. And I was perfectly happy with the room that I put in. I thought it was completely middling. This is a completely middling score. No problems there. 4.48. I won a good couch. A really good couch, so that was worth it. And some of the rooms I saw in voting were really nice. Like, this is lovely. The choice of these white chairs with the beautiful backs is really striking. So that was such a good choice. And what else? I think that because there's so many chairs in this design, the ones where the chairs chosen really stand out were the best choices that you could make. It's very neutral and a bit dull, but the chairs make it. So yeah, that's good. And here's one that's slightly different because it's using dark blue. Okay, so there's that. Coastal Ocean View. I don't remember doing this room. I hate it. What was I thinking? Oh, I know what I was thinking. I hated this room and I did it anyway because I wanted to win this rug. So, okay, mission accomplished. That's going to be great for a kid's room at some point. Mission accomplished. I know I didn't have to buy anything for this room. I got rid of the rest of the limited edition purple shell art that I hate, so we are all good. We are all good, and all of these rooms look exactly like you would expect them to. With that blue wall color, that blue colored wall, yeah. So this one's slightly different. I do actually not hate this one. I hate this marginally less than all of the other ones. So that's good. And this is the last one, which will be a disaster. Oof. Oof. 3.81. The sad thing is that I really tried on this room, and now I look at it and I'm like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? To be fair, I have been on a lot of drugs lately, so who knows? But, yeah. Okay, well, that is a 3.81 is a fair score. The entries in this room I noticed in voting were really great. I do not care about this prize, that I definitely do not want to win a teal chaise. And I saw some really excellent rooms in voting. They don't appear to be here. That's fine. That's nice. That's uninspired. That's okay. See, I think this is the best, right, so far out of the rooms that we've looked at. I feel like this is the one that's the most responsive to the set we were given to design. And I'm pretty sure that this room was supposed to be traditional. Like that's not, yeah, I don't really know what this furniture is doing in this room. But I guess it doesn't matter. Everybody else likes it. Okay, well, that's at least it's a this is at least a inventive, nicely coordinated, thought out choice of furniture. It's not just the same old arrangement of furniture plonked into yet another room. So that is great. Okay, well, we're done with that. Let us quickly submit. We're going to do one quick round of voting and submit this room that I did a couple days ago. I really like it. I don't do things that are this colorful too often. So it was fun for me to do this. And even if it doesn't score very well, I've enjoyed doing it. So that's okay. So we're going to press finish, submit design, and do voting here. Irresistible in Ireland. Vote on the most soothing bedroom for a popular entertainer's home in Dublin, Ireland. Okay, well, the only popular entertainer living in Dublin, Ireland, is Bono. So let's go see what Bono's bedroom looks like. Oh, very girly. Okay, well, the top one has no rug. We're voting for the bottom. The top one is a very well-coordinated, typical pinky bedroom. The bottom one is fine, but it's brown and it doesn't relate to the purple swags on the curtain, which is the only design hint we have. So I'm voting for the one on the top. Ooh, the one on the top is very purple, but the one on the bottom I actually really like, the pink bed with this sort of rose patterned carpet, so I'm going to vote for the one on the bottom. The one on the bottom has no rug. The one on the top has a terrible rug, but at least it has a rug, so we're going to vote for the one on the top. Sorry, this isn't a very interesting round of voting. The room on the top is ugly and has no rug, and the room on the bottom is less ugly and has 2 rugs. So let's vote for that. All right, there we go. Enough keys to enter, back to design. Finish. Okay, well, now that that's in, let's just talk about the new limited edition bundles that have come out. I saw this Autumn in Alabama. No, not that one. Sorry, the pumpkin one. Where is that? Yeah, the Pumpkin Patch Party. I saw this come out yesterday, and I really liked the room. But I thought, we don't have enough seasonal stuff. I should have realized. I associate pumpkins with Halloween, but I should have realized that they're already thinking Thanksgiving. So I started putting together this room, but I was thinking, we don't really have any pumpkin stuff left over. Like, it would have made more sense to do this room when the Halloween limited edition items with all of the pumpkins were available. And we don't have a lot of orange stuff, and this is really weird. And I was like, oh, well, maybe they're going to come out with another thing, so I'm not going to submit. Maybe there'll be new items available. And there are. There is an Indigo Charm bundle that I absolutely love, and an Autumn Harvest bundle that I don't mind at all. They're both really, really nice. And if you go to the store, they're $2.99 each, which, I mean, we've had bundles that cost $3.99, so I guess $2.99 is a reasonable amount of money to charge. This Autumn Harvest bundle is clearly intended to go into sets like the Pumpkin Patch Party. It's absolutely perfect for this. You're going to be able to fill these rooms with seasonal decor. But I feel like is this the 4th limited edition set that we've had this month? It's just too much. And even though I like the bundles, I feel, I don't know, it just feels like it's too much and it's not predictable. So it feels like you can't budget. Like if the first bundle came out and you knew that there were going to be 3 more bundles that month, you'd pace your spending, which I realize is not what Design Home wants you to do. But I also feel like there are plenty of us spending plenty of money. I don't know. So I'm a bit put off by this, millionth set of bundles this month. I'm dismayed to see that the Indigo Charm bundle on top is going to be available for the next 2 weeks. And my big problem with bundles and limited edition items, as I've said before, is that they really dictate the design of rooms. And, during the time period when those bundles are available, all of the rooms that come up for voting are chock full of those bundle items. It's more like a bundle dump than a design challenge, and I don't have a good time designing that way. I like the periods where there are no limited edition items available, and it's really just about your ability to design a room rather than your ability to purchase limited edition items. So that's my complaint about this. I haven't reached any sorts of decisions about what I'm going to do. Like, I could take a break. I could just ignore them and decide I don't care about my score and just design rooms without bundles. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I will be thinking about that. But regardless, thank you for joining me today. I'm interested in your thoughts on the frequencies of bundles that are being released. So if you have thoughts about them, please comment below. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, please feel free to become a subscriber. I'd love to have you. Thanks so much.